one. Welcome. We are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up, Bam? Bam's muted. Yo. Bam. Bam, you're muted. Can you hear me, Bam? You're muted. Oh, there you are.
No, it wasn't. It was taking a minute to register for me
Oh,
again.
fuck.
It did it again just now.
Damn.
You know?
So
what's good? What's good?
someone needs a GoFundMe page for a new laptop.
A new Mac. For real.
What are you saying, bro?
Not, man. Just chilling today, reaching out to the Connect gang. You know what I mean? Getting international, hollering at everybody around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Andre's watching from Russia.
Yeah. Got the
What's
Russian Connect gang going on too.
What's up, Andre? Yeah, no. So that's what happens when you're not connected then. So it's good for me to know. So just
when I'm
flap,
not there,
flap my lips and you didn't do it on purpose.
You know, it looked like I'm muted, but I'm not. It's just circle.
All right, I didn't know, bro. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Let's let some people know. Let everyone know they can follow us on all major streaming platforms. That's like Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, Amazon Music, all that other stuff.
Shoot the Shit Podcast 1.
That's at Shooting the Shit Podcast 1. For YouTube, you can subscribe to our YouTube page at Shooting the Shit Podcast. Subscribing to our YouTube page could also catch a live stream. Talking about live streams, like our Facebook page, man. All the live streams are there, comments and all. You don't like any of that shit? Pick the best one of them all. Twitch at STS_podcast 1. Dude, we gotta find a way to like wrap that up, man.
I feel a little quicker. Maybe we need to bounce back and forth. Boom, 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 boom.
See you later. You know what I mean? get the fuck out of here. All right, man. We have a boy, some hip hop artist, up and coming dude, man. Let's get him on here, man. Trae, what's up, Trae Shyne? What's going on, bro?
What's going on?
Chilling. What you saying, brother?
Guys, we got lucky. Trae had some technical difficulties because you had a big storm, right, brother?
That's how you do it, bro.
It was a pretty big storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasted from last night all the way to this morning, man. Rocked the whole city. Everybody was crazy.
That's fucking crazy, man. How you know what, overall, I never asked the other guys we ever interviewed for, like, how's your winters there? Are they cold?
They are for the most part, but I mean it's crazy every year. Like sometimes winter comes late, sometimes winter comes early. You never really know what you're gonna get.
It's the same shit over here, man.
You wake up with the heat on, and by the middle of the day, you got the air on.
I swear to God, it's the same up here, man.
Wear your t-shirt, but keep a jacket with you.
Yeah. And so it's facts, man. Cause I drive trucks for a living, right? So the fucking heat's blasted in the morning at 6:30 a.m. and by like noon, it's AC on. It's on low, but the AC's on to cool me off. You know, I totally get that, man.
Exactly.
All right, man. Let's let people know where you are born and raised.
Born and raised. I was born in Rutherford. You know what I'm saying? Rutherford Hospital. I represent Spindale, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised there all my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm putting on for the whole 828. RS Central. You know what I'm saying? All my hilltoppers, they know what's up.
Yeah. Now, being from North Carolina, you guys still praise Jordan for going to college up there?
Whoa.
Well, I'm just asking.
I'm a Duke fan.
Okay.
Dude, if Ben, if you don't know, this is like rival shit right here. I'm telling you right now, man. This is rival.
Yeah,
Blue Devil.
I'm a Duke fan, man. It passed down to me. Same with the Cowboys. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Oh my
God.
God.
You know what? Cowboys.
God. We gotta end this interview. Bro.
Cowboys. Smith, Emmett, back then. But that's okay. It's all right. I don't watch sports very much.
No, let's serve a quick update for the Cowboys. They're getting fucked this year. They're quarterback's injured. They're getting fucked. You gotta already. Season started. You gotta write it off already. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Shout out Dak Prescott, man, because he's gonna come back.
Dude, beginning of the year, this guy had MVP numbers, bro. Like this guy was really? Destroying. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I'm glad y'all know it.
I don't like to admit it, but facts are facts, you know.
Pay that, man. Jerry gonna have to pay that, man.
Got no choice, man. Got no choice.
There you go. So, who influenced you in hip hop, bro?
My very first influence, I can't even lie, I got to give it to my big brother. You know what I'm saying, right off, because he was in middle school and he was the first person in our whole city to start rapping. So that's big in itself because we from a small town. So and he did it and he wanted to keep it a secret, but once I heard it and he was like, yeah, that's me, You know what I'm saying? How'd you do that? This is the bar. This is the that. Okay. Okay.
That's good though. That's good to have Big Brother teach you, man. Because like most people that start, you don't know what the fuck you're doing when you're putting a track together, right? So that's good to have Big Brother there, man.
You had some good guidance going on in the beginning. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I was young, and I mean, as I got older, and I got more mature, had my first kid. You know what I'm saying? It turned from poetry to music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always wrote poetry, even when I was in like first grade. My teachers would say, like, that's impressive. That's impressive that you took that and did that.
Mm-hmm. That's dope.
In a stanza and all of that. Once you learn that, and I just took it and put it in music. And
all right, nice.
That's cool. So talking about music and how you got into it, how old were you when you first started taking this game seriously?
When I first started taking it serious, I would have to say when I was about 21 years old. Right after my first son was born. Yeah. I went from, because I was doing it. When everybody had flip phones, I had a radio. I would burn instrumentals on a CD. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Record it on the flip phone, send it to everybody.
Right.
Every time we hear everything, something that's new. I've never heard that one before. It's fucking classic. That's classic.
You can ask anybody in my city that is in my age. I promise you they can vouch for that. I was sending it around on the flip phones, but I was just rapping, just saying stuff. And I did that up until high school. But after my son was born, I realized, I can like life is real. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I got real responsibilities.
Bills
I've been through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And it grew passion. You know what I'm saying? It all turned into passion. It turned into hunger. So
gotcha.
That's how I express myself.
Really? Shit. There you go, brother. There you go. So
21 though.
21. If you wanted to turn somebody into a fan of your music, what song would you recommend for them to hear first?
I would have to go with But It's on my latest EP. It's track number 2. I got my boy Jimmy Bones on there. He is currently in active duty, so shout out to him. I hope he make it home safe. That's my boy.
Okay.
But the verse that I laid on that, man, it was really from the soul, and
deep.
I can't really go much deeper than that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Gotcha.
That verse in particular has pushed me to another level. I feel like, because I really learned a lot from myself just listening to it.
That's dope,
okay,
man.
Nice.
So so if we listen to the song, we're getting a piece of you, is what you're saying?
Exactly.
I like that, man.
Exactly.
I got another
piece. I still got more.
I got another question. I got another off question. How was your first experience into I like listening to these stories. Your first experience of going into an actual recording studio. How was your first experience?
That's funny. So it was actually me and my boy Jimmy back in, and this is gonna catch you off guard a little bit because I've been making music for a while, but I recorded it off of MacBook
exactly. Okay.
With headphones like this.
Okay.
In my room.
All right.
So when we went to a studio in 2016 and did the track, we did the track, The One. It was a studio in South Carolina, and this guy had worked with, he had connections with Outkast and a bunch of people in ATL. And when I went in, it's a room, and it's a PlayStation and an Xbox. And I'm like, you sure this is the right place? And it's a door. And so we go through the door, and it's this white guy with this equipment. And it's like, I just watched the movie Straight Outta Compton not too long ago. So I tell everybody when I leave this place, I'm like, dude, I just went to a studio. It looked like the one in Straight Outta Compton.
Yes.
Dog, it's legit. But so we went there with no game plan. We had no beat. We had no lyrics wrote. We had no ideas. Yeah, we had 1 hour book. That's all we could afford.
Of course, man.
We went in there, played about 3 beats. Third beat came on. I processed the hook in my head, went in, knocked it out, heard myself, and was like, "Whoa!" And we wrote a song in an hour and recorded it. And I mean, it's a hit.
Nice.
It's a hit. So I mean, it was crazy.
Do you find because I remember when I never recorded. We had friends that used to record, and I remember walking in there, and I don't know if it's like the young ignorance, but you almost feel like you made it walking into a real studio with an engineer there. You know what I'm talking about, right?
And you hear yourself,
Yeah, man.
I don't even like hearing myself when I record. A lot of artists do. I don't really know why. That shit bugs me out. But when I heard myself before I told him to turn it off, like it did, like it struck something in me. My heart didn't stop beating fast till we left.
But
like, nice.
I love when he says we had 1 hour because we've all been in that position. Bro.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about us being productive? Let us pay for 1 hour of studio time.
Something's coming out of that motherfucker.
Trust me, man.
It might not be perfect, but
shit's happening within that hour, man. I'm telling you, bro. And you know that engineer's looking at the clock. We used to be. I don't know if Bam recorded at the same studio. There was a studio that had he had a taxi cab meter.
No.
You don't remember that Swap Studios? You don't remember that?
But he never put that on.
Yeah, he did, man. Yeah.
Every time I went in there, but see, the problem is I was going in there at 12:31 in the morning.
I don't know, man. He used to press that button, and so you actually see the dollars go up, right? You're like, fuck, we didn't get what we wanted yet, man. It's like $40. The fucking stress is starting to catch up. You're like, man, just turn that thing off, man. Like, it's crazy. It was crazy, man. So who are some of the current producers that you enjoy working with?
If I'm being honest, I haven't got to directly like sit down and work with any producer. Yet. But the ones that I'm currently working with, I'm working with a guy from London named Diego.
Okay. He
is incredible. I'm working with a guy named Austin, and this is gonna be crazy, but he randomly emailed me. It was like, I seen your music on Instagram, man. I want to send you a pack of beats. And I get this all the time.
Of course.
I always listen because I feel like if I send my stuff to somebody, I don't want them to listen to
fair enough. Fair enough.
So I'm going to listen to it. So I listen to it, and I'm like, whoa.
Fire.
This dude's for real. Like, he's legit. So I'm currently working with him. So really, them the only two that I can really name that I can say I enjoy working with, just because they sent me some stuff that they got from my sound. So
that's dope, man.
Gotcha.
I'm enjoying that right now.
See, we're a little older. I remember us when we needed, because I used to work with some artists. We had to like track down guys that had beats, like it was like a rumor that some guy in the hood had beats. You'd have to find this guy.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about, Bam? They always kept the good ones in the vault.
Yep.
They always sold you shit. They always sold you garbage. You know what I mean? And then one day when you become good friends with them, that's when he starts releasing some of these for you. And you're like, motherfucker, I had this the whole time.
You just took $300 from me, motherfucker.
But the thing is, like, just it's amazing with technology. Like you said, you're working with someone in London. People are just shipping you shit real quick, right? It's nice.
Yeah, that's incredible in itself. Like the fact that they even reached out to me, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah, but like, shit, man.
I literally just started pushing on a legit level, like Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all of that this year in March.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been reached out to by a lot of people. I've had a lot of opportunities. So
Right. Well, shit, man. You know, hip hop worldwide. You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know. Do you remember your first performance ever?
Oh yeah. My first performance was. If you want to call it a performance. It was right here in Spindale, North Carolina, right beside a laundromat. It was a nice sized building. I think I had about 9 people in the crowd.
9 people.
Sounds about right.
10 if you want to count the dude on stage with me.
Okay.
So I mean, I definitely remember performing the bad quality music I performed off.
Was this when your first performance? Were you the promoter also of this show, or was there a promoter that hired you?
It was kind of so the building had just opened up, and they were running all type of different stuff. I think it was a skating rink one night. It was somebody to perform.
So no one knew what the fuck it's going on.
It was everywhere. So I mean, it was kind of a mutual thing. I had a guy who knew the owners. He hooked me up with them. He was like, "Yo, let's do a show." I didn't really take it as serious as I should have. Looking back. So I didn't really push it, say, hey, man, come to this, come. I just kind of did it, expecting people to come. Nobody came.
Of course. It's hard. It's fucking hard. People don't understand, man. Yeah.
Dig it. So your biggest show ever?
I would have to say, I'm gonna have to say the show I did in Morganton, North Carolina. My engineer in Morganton, Ashante, shout out to her. She got a studio that she got running called Bliss Studio, so shout out to her because she always welcomed me every time I need her. She come through. Right. She, after my first song I did with her in 2016 is what, 2015. Oh Lord, I recorded a song with her, and she was like, "Man, I never heard nothing like you." You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to come back because you got different sounds that I can get better with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, working together with.
Yeah, she's gotten way better. But soon after we did that song, she's like, "Yo, I do a party every year. I let people perform. I want you to come perform. You know what I'm saying? You won't make no money off of it, but you know what I'm saying?
Come through." Right.
And I went. Of course, I want to get as many people as I can.
Yeah.
And it was packed out.
Yeah,
it was packed out. There was other artists there. They was all shy. They didn't want to perform. The dude who did perform, it was bad. And I'm like, man, my song is about to come on, and everybody's about to be singing this shit.
There it is.
And so the song dropped. I'm on the stage, me and my boy. Oh Lord, you don't want it with the realest, and everybody like it's cameras out. I got videos of it and everything. It's cameras out. Like the building was dark, but I was lit up from everybody with their flash on.
There you go, kid.
And man, that was dope.
Nice.
So that was my big. It was probably, I don't know, 95 people there. To me, it felt like 500.
Of course.
That's it.
It's always the vibe that makes you feel, right?
Right. I'm gonna say 500.
Dude, I remember there was Dog Pound rolls into our city, right? And they roll in like on a fucking Wednesday, right? Like, and my boy's like, "Yo, you want to buy tickets?" At the time, I was DJing, so I had Wednesdays off. I was like, "I'm down to drink, pick my ass up." I get there, and I swear to God, Dog Pound, there's probably 35 people there. Like, it's embarrassing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You're just like, Jesus Christ, you know? Like, you feel, corrupts on there. You just feel bad for the dude. But you know what? Those 35 people, man, sang every song with them that I think it didn't make it that bad for. You know what I mean? Because it was like,
dope.
Yeah, like they would just stop, boom, and then whoever's in the room is just singing their ass and rapping.
Yeah,
it was like,
that's dope.
You know what? I was like, it was still energy in the building, even though
that's what matters.
That's what I mean. So even though like we were only 35 for them, that like you said, it probably felt like there was a lot more people that I'd rather have 35 motherfuckers that want to see me than 300 people that are gonna get this fucking guy off the stage. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, no. But see, I'd say as a promoter, that's why I was asking you if you promoted a show, because that's what I used to do. I had two super successful events. One was remember we had Jay Diggs from Toronto, Bam? You came to that show?
Yeah, Jay Diggs, yeah.
See, that I had to strategize that show. I remember I got a bunch of opening artists, and what I did, I had them sell tickets. And whoever sold the most tickets would open up for this guy. You know what I mean? So it was a bit of a competition amongst themselves, right? Yeah. Because the way I looked at it is the guy that sold only 5 tickets, if he went on first, him and his 5 friends could fuck off anyways if they wanted to leave, right? So we built it up that way. And the second most successful, I threw this bikini contest. We had artists and all sorts of DJs, and we packed the house, and I made negative $200. So
that's how it goes.
Everyone's like, "Yo, that was super successful." I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, negative 200 after I paid everything out. Yeah, it was fucking great. It was fucking. Yeah, it was insane. So Trae, you're an independent artist right now, right?
I am, but I also have a marketing and distribution deal with Bentley Records out of New York.
Okay.
But I own everything. I own all my rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm responsible for recording. I pay for all of my studio time.
Can you explain for someone that doesn't have no idea what you're talking about? So, like, what does Bentley take care for you?
What they do for me is they provide a stable place for me to send my music, get it mastered.
Okay.
Put my music on platforms in front of a few crowds that I don't have access to.
Okay.
They will do my cover art. They will put out a couple of videos per whatever is in the contract.
Yeah.
They'll manage all of the business side of it. The financials.
Yeah.
They'll split it, make sure you get what you're gonna get, make sure they're gonna get what they're gonna get. They handle all of that.
Okay.
They do not pay for any studio time. They do not own anything that I do. They do not chip in for anything that I pay.
Okay.
Producer wise, studio wise, beat wise. They do a little bit of promotion. They do promote.
Because they would like for you to succeed too on a certain part also, right? They get a bit of,
yeah. You succeed, they succeed, they make money. So did you have to reach out to them, or did they reach out to you?
They actually reached out to me 2 years ago, and I felt like I wasn't ready at that time.
Gotcha. Right.
Because I feel like if I would have signed at that point in time, I wouldn't have been able to take advantage of it.
True enough. Yeah, I get that.
You know, from a real life standpoint, you know, I'm a father. I try to be a father first. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I'm gonna make sure that's stable before anything else. But yeah, they reached out to me about 2 years ago, and I wasn't ready. And then 2020 came around, and I never stopped writing, but my pen started going crazy. So I'm like, wait a minute, they reached out to me, let me reach out to them real quick. So I sent them an email. I'm like, hey, you know, it's been 2 years, but you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm ready to
get on board now. Let's talk. Let's do something.
And sure enough, the same day they reached back out. I was like, hey, here's the contract, here's this, here's that, this is what you'll get, blah 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 blah. I mean, everything was straightforward. And all they needed was my signature on the paper.
That's dope.
A week maybe to get everything processed, get me added to everything they got going on.
Yeah.
Right.
So. Yeah, but you know what? You that's a sign of respect on your part, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Some people probably would have just jumped the gun, fucked it all up. You know, wasn't ready.
Right.
If someone reached out to me 2 years later and says, "Yo, I'm ready," that's legit. Like that's the way I take it. Be like, you know what? Dude is ready. He went out of his way to contact me now. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Because most people probably just jump the gun and be like, yo, and then tell their boys what they did and they signed and blah, 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 and really fucking nothing's happening, right?
That's the thing. People think when you sign a deal, like, and don't get me wrong, because there are sweet deals that offer you a lot of money then and there. There is some sweet deals, but there's not a lot of them. A lot of those deals come with you giving away your life. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people get it confused. When you sign a deal like what I signed, it's not a get rich quick scheme. You know what I mean? You're signing this, and you're gonna get what you earn. And I'm the type of person, that's how I want it to be. I don't want to end up owing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen. Not that I don't believe in myself.
Right.
Because if the right deal comes around, you know what I'm saying, obviously I'm gonna hop on it too.
Right.
Of course.
Dig it, you know.
But you wanna, you know what I'm saying? I like doing it that way, and the way they were straightforward about it, and I have no complaints about their services at all. You know, but I don't want people to get it confused. Like, just because you sign a piece of paper, some people are just, I'm signed here, da 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 da, and people, once you start raving and going on and on and on about that, people are like, but you ain't got no money, you ain't got no video play, you ain't got no $1 million video, you are the same person, working the same job, da 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 da. It's a humble route. I
feel you.
You know what I mean? Right. I'm gonna put this work in, and then a year later, when those royalties hit and all of that,
different story.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I want to make it a career. That's my objective.
Yeah, understandable. Shit, some of our people from Russia was just saying you looking like a young Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting you know you being heard across the fucking globe. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And so I got a question for you now. What's the biggest struggle being an artist today? What's the biggest struggle?
The biggest struggle, I would honestly have to say the fact that everybody wants to do it.
I talked about that today with somebody.
Because when I was in high school, like I said, my brother was the first person to start doing it around here.
That's right.
People his age started gravitating to it pretty quickly after that. But it soon became like, once I guess Facebook got big and MySpace was gone, and we got Twitter and all of this stuff, everybody wants to rap. Like
cell phones too, bro. The camera and the access, right, to upload immediately, right? Like,
and that's not the part that makes it hard, because when it comes to competition, I feel like I'm higher than a lot of people.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
But I leave that to the fans to decide.
Right.
But it's the fact that it's about who you know.
True. Yes.
What you're around, what your environment is like. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you live in a big city, and fucking Wiz Khalifa visits the store 3 rows down from you every other month. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these celebrities that come in and out of your city. You got a higher chance to run into somebody that runs into somebody that knows him that can get you heard. And if you got a nice sound, even though you might not be saying shit, you might get heard. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that, I guess, would make it the hardest.
I agree, because there's things like in that. Well, you know, there's a few artists like, you know, that would bust out of the, you know, the YouTube sensation guys, and then people are like, I'm all gonna be on YouTube. You know what I mean? And then everyone just overwhelms YouTube, or you know how what's his name? Post Malone got you know, found it on SoundCloud. You know, we have friends that have great tracks, and that's their mission, SoundCloud, to be the next Post Malone. And it's like, dude, that's one in so many. If you actually work hard and have a different formula, you will be heard, but you just can't follow some people's footsteps. That is pretty much a lottery ticket. You know what I mean? It is
pretty much.
It is.
So like in the future, is there any other artists you would love to collaborate with, or producers you would love to work with?
Man, Drake is obviously at the top of that list.
Yeah.
Drake is a huge influence, and a lot of people that know me can hear that in my music.
Bam doesn't like Drake. Tell him fuck off.
No. I was gonna ask.
I don't know. I just try to throw him under the bus here.
Hey, you saying me?
I was gonna ask him. I said, I hope you're not saying that because, you know, we're based out of Canada. You know what I mean? You know.
No. I've read his profile stuff. He actually has it on there. I did my research.
Okay, good. Now, back to Drake.
I like that.
You know, I'm being real. Back to Drake, because I'm originally from New York City, right? So my hit, and I'm old. Okay, I'm saying I'm old.
You forgot the word. You forgot as fuck. You forgot to say that afterwards.
Nah, fuck that shit. I'm just old, and you know, I'm old school. So I'm really old school. You know, the new school. You know, I got to listen to y'all cats 3 or 4 times so I can pick up on everything. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, when y'all saying Drake, I'm like, I'm having a hard time. Like, I didn't respect Drake until the him and Meek Mill's thing. You get what I'm saying? Until then, I didn't feel like he respected the game like the game's supposed to be respected. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, it doesn't matter where you at in your career, somebody's coming for you. You get what I'm saying? It's competition. You know that. Yeah, you gotta keep your pen game up. Yeah, and when he did them tracks, he showed me he had the respect for the hip hop and the way it's supposed to be done. So, you know, I bought that. Get what I'm saying? I can see that. You know, so it took me a minute. It took me a minute to get, you know. What did I say?
No, he's just I'm getting thrown under the bus by me. That's what Alex is saying.
Yeah, always trying to throw me under the bus.
That's my job.
That's just the way I feel about, you know, Drake. And,
so like a billion #1 hits wasn't good enough?
Nope.
Okay. Beating the Beatles on the top chart? No?
Don't matter.
Okay.
Don't matter.
You're fucking crazy, bro. You're crazy. The dude,
see, you're looking at it financially, money.
I'm looking at it as a DJ. The dude gave me material, bro. See, I look at things differently too.
And that's what you're looking at it. I'm looking at it as hip hop. It's a culture and where it starts from and how it's done.
I will love an artist. I would love an artist if I drop a track and more girls come to the booth.
Yeah,
think about it.
That's the way you're looking at it, and I'm looking at it a different way. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, okay.
It clicks with what you said, though. That shit makes perfect sense.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna do this crap, that's like me picking up a guitar tomorrow and calling myself Jimi fucking Hendrix, motherfucker, because I got 12 goddamn hit songs.
Well, if you have 12 hit songs, you're fucking Jimi Hendrix, man.
No, I'm not no fucking Jimi fucking Hendrix. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's. You know, show me you can do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Dude's been doing it for how many years?
Yeah. He was showing me he can make.
He put out a whole little tape with the little aggressive shit in his voice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What was it? It wasn't More Life. It was it might have been More Life. Yeah. Can't have everything. I mean, he had that aggressive tone in his voice for a while. That bothered him for a long time.
How many years he's been in this game strong for many years, bro.
He's been strong. He's been strong. Man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not a good entertainer. He's not talented. I'm not saying that.
Bam is looking at him in the wheelchair with Degrassi. That's what's wrong with Bam right now.
I was a fan of him in Degrassi too.
I didn't watch it.
You know,
I watched it.
I just, like I said, it's just boom. He didn't. To me, I felt like he never really truly made his bones until he got that. That's it. Now it's on. You want to battle?
He never had a reason to go that direction until that happened. But to your point, with you being old school, that's how that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming at you. That's how it was. So
and that's what propelled hip hop to where it is. It's like, I watch hip hop change over the games. The most historic battle ever was done at a club. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This dude got ripped on, didn't even know he was getting ripped on.
He's in the back. That's right.
He's in the back getting ripped on. Like, what the hell? So, like I said, Drake should have expected it. He probably was waiting for it. And then whoever went at him, Meek went at him, should have went at him right. You get what I'm saying? But he got caught slipping, so he got that back to back. Pop, pop. And I was looking at Drake going, you see that response? Do you see that response you just gave me right there? That's the response I was like for Drake. Oh, fuck, yeah, now he got it. Now he's official for me. You get what I'm saying? So it just took me a minute to get to that with him, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, some of these young rappers, I think they jump on too fast because they had the connect game going on. I knew him, and boom, he got put on, right? But I'm not hating on him really. I'm just a little jealous because I ain't got that money too. So,
That's right. I feel like I'm waiting for him to get the hell out of the way because
Do you want us to catch him at the Raptors game over here?
Peacefully though.
Yeah, of course.
That's gonna happen.
It's a little karate chop in the throat, so you can never fucking rap again.
He gonna stop rapping and fully take over R&B.
No, he good peoples. You know what I mean? Like, most of the young cats, y'all got some good music going on. Y'all keeping that hip hop alive. And
big time.
Like I said, it took me a minute to catch on, but once I catch on, I'm bopping and dancing and shit. I'm riding in my whip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, is there any producers besides? Now you got Drake as an artist. Let's say you get it. Now you got Drake on your track. Who's producing it? Who's making this beat for you?
Timbaland.
That would actually be nice, but I'm gonna have to go with Drake's boy 40.
40?
Oh,
40
yeah,
count?
okay.
Is 40 count? That's his name?
Because for the simple fact, man,
I don't know if I got that right.
It sounds like every line that he says, the beat was made for that line.
Okay.
Like you know how you hear a song and it's like, damn, he riding the hell out of that beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like for him, every line adds up. Like they sat there and was like, now on this line, I'm gonna do this.
Well, sometimes we've heard an artist, who was it? There was a kid that was on and he said that he wrote his shit and then his beats were made around what he wrote. So I don't know if that could have maybe been the situation in this part. You know what I mean?
It could be, but I guess when you work with somebody for so long,
you probably know already, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm glad. I'm glad you brought that up too, because like you said, the beat was tailored for his vocals. Boom, boom, boom. His flow, beat, boom, bang, boom. But then, for me, back in the day, when an MC took a beat and murdered it, like you forgot about the beat, his flow, his fucking bars. You stuck. You like, and I find Ludacris did that for me.
Oh,
when he came out. When he came out, any beat he got on, he murdered it.
Lil Wayne did that for me.
Yeah?
That's right.
Lil Wayne did that for me. He
was just murdering it.
Yeah. Lil Wayne gets a lot of love from me. Because when I was rapping in high school, the way he did punchlines, but at the same time, like, he would say a lot of punchlines that really didn't mean shit. But at the same time, he would throw in a lot of them that had a lot of significance to it.
Okay.
And I kind of cloned that in high school, and a lot of people didn't really know because we don't sound shit alike. I mean, who the hell can sound like?
Different slang.
Exactly. So, but I mean, I kind of cloned that when I would just make verses about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I can make a metaphor. And it's crazy because he actually said a metaphor that I made like a year prior. He said something close to it. About what did I say? I'm something drunk, getting high, and I'm twisted like a doorknob or something. He ended up saying that in a song. I'm like, man.
There you go, genius. You know what I mean?
This got to be meant for me. Like,
there you go. So, your top 5 rappers, bro, of all time.
Biggie comes first for me because my brother woke me up every morning for school when he was in middle school to that bullshit. That's what it was to me at the time. I was in like 5th grade. And he humping it. Mama going to work. Mama worked 2 jobs. She going to work. He blasting it through his little radio, man. And I'm like, dude, can you please turn that shit off? I can't take it. And it was because I was always at that age, I loved beats. I never really paid attention to what they were talking about. Right. So I got a little older, and he played one song, Spit Your Game. Spit your game, talk your shit, grab your gat, call your click. And I was like, who was that? He was like, Biggie. And I'm like, oh. Fuck. Like, that's hot, you know what I'm saying? And from there, it just kind of, it is what it is. Biggie is Biggie. And that shit is not trash. So Biggie, Drake, Lil Wayne, Outkast.
Definitely underrated.
Oh, way underrated, man.
I know. What was that documentary made to watch again?
Oh, shit. Oh, I mean, the producers? Or it was the, oh, shit, I forgot all about that name of that one there. They got
my last one. I got to put the classic in front of them, okay? Classic Kanye West.
Oh, yes. I agree.
I don't know.
I like classic Kanye West. He did enough to. I mean, he was my favorite rapper till Drake came out.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Okay, the reason why I throw my hands up because I don't classify him as a rapper. I classify him as a producer.
But he has made tracks. Are we going to do this again?
No. I'm just sorry. He is a producer.
He is a producer. Yeah.
The songs he came out with that he put out. I mean, they got me.
Yeah.
Personally. And his beats, I mean, they speak for themselves. So
who
he is today.
See, the thing is, I was gonna mention that. I'm like, you know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, he's fucking crazy, this and that, whatever. I don't really give it. Most geniuses are fucking crazy to begin with. That's an actual fact. Especially producers. The best producer I met were the most antisocial weirdos I've ever met in my life. But they were talented as fuck. I just watched him on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he's weird as fuck, man. 3 hours of weird shit. Yeah, the dude didn't even fucking. I don't think Joe Rogan said 20 words in 3 hours, bro. You know what I mean?
Really? He just kept going like that?
Alex, he's one of our friends, one of our tech guys, one of my best friends. Outkast, AT Aliens, one of my favorite albums in high school. Yep. You don't have to say high school, Alex. You don't have to tell him how old we are, bro. It's okay. It is what it is, man. So did COVID push anything back for you? Any projects or shows that you had lined up?
Yes, it did. So I'm hooked in with an agent that works in Charlotte. He works in the Charlotte area. He had about 2 or 3 shows available, 2 in Charlotte, and I think we were working on one in the Gastonia area.
Okay.
But obviously when COVID hit, all of that shit shut down. Yeah. I mean, and it was cold turkey. It was like, look, everything canceled. We're not even sending y'all, you know what I'm saying, the tickets to sell. None of that's going on.
Right.
We don't have nothing.
Are you scared of when things reopen that they're not going to reopen at what it was? Like, that's my fear. Fuck, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's kind of already set in for me. Like, I'm starting to realize like everybody's gonna. It's gonna be a while before it goes back to our normal.
Yeah.
So. But I think I should look at that as a blessing because everything is not going to open up full blast. So you're going to get a smaller venue or smaller people, but now you can reach those people. When they leave that show, they like, yo. That dude, you know what I mean? You walking out of there with a true fan, and believe me when I tell you, your fan base is going to grow. You know what I mean?
You're 100% right, but what I'm worried about is could these venues survive on these types of crowds? That's where I'm a bit concerned. You know what I mean? It's this place fits 200. We're going to get 50, but man, you better get 50 motherfucking alcoholics. So you know what I mean?
Hey, I need some people getting drink, but I'm the type of person, man. If I do a show now, I would like to go into the show and be able to like offer my first 10 or 15 fans, you know what I'm saying, free drinks. So I'm gonna put 150.
I feel you. Yeah.
Whatever. So these certain people can go drink a certain amount of drinks, and that's paid for.
Yeah, and it's
so
cool.
Not only am I selling tickets, but I'm gonna help your bar.
Yeah, of course.
I want people to enjoy themselves.
We need these venues to perform at, right? So that's where it comes in, right? And that's my fear, because we've here in our city in Ottawa, the capital of Canada, we have problems. Is some of the like, I don't know if I told you, Bam, Babylon's got sold. They're building.
You did.
This is one of the legendary fucking. There's two legendary places, them and Barrymore's. Performance stages, beautiful places.
Yeah.
And they're getting torn down to put these big fucking condominiums. So not only that, we're losing them but with condos. Whatever bar is left open, or is there going to be a struggle of reopening? That's what I'm worried about. You know, like I pretty much retired DJing, but I got a ton of DJ friends out there that are just like, what the fuck do you want me to do? You know what I mean? So, and this live stream shit, some places, well, as soon as you're DJing live stream music, they cut your ass right off, right? You don't have the rights to the music, you know? So that's on a whole nother tip, but it's crazy though.
But it'd be a nice little struggle, you know what I mean? It'd be like the beginning, you know what I mean? Trying to get to the spot, get it done, get in there,
I agree.
Get the fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be close-knit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm following that dude, what he doing.
That's my biggest thing right now, man. It's just getting fans, like getting real fans that really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
are in the getting to know me as an artist, you know what I'm saying? That can relate to what I'm saying.
That's gonna
and I
grow
hope
with
I'm
you.
speaking for a lot of people.
of course.
I want people that relate to my music. So with that being said, of course, everybody want to make money. I want to make money, but at the stage I'm at, I can afford to cut a little bit of that money if I can get more people to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on the back end. The back end is great because they're gonna grow with you as your money get bigger, their money get bigger. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know. So it's a good symbiotic relationship. You know
right now, it's a great time to like. You got to do. I find like right now, most artists, some of the people we talk to, they're actually doing something a little bit different. They're also obviously everyone's working on music. We're working on our podcast. We would like to be more live, but I mean, right now we got to do it the way we're doing it. But I find people are getting merchandise now. You know, this is the time to design the logo, the shirts.
That's a fact.
Sell it. Yeah. This is it. So your product and branding is still around. You know, interviews, music, YouTube, and all that stuff. It's still there. So it gives us it's funny, but it gives us a time to slow down and do stuff that we never technically would have done if we kept busy, right? So as long as we use our time, our COVID time properly, it is what it is. So you got to find a positive in this. That's the way I find it.
Yeah.
So Trae, I usually ask some quick questions to get people to know you a little bit better, brother. You down?
Yeah.
All right. Your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero. I mean, I guess Goku.
Who the hell is that?
If he can count as a superhero.
Is that some anime stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we
the name's familiar. Yeah, why not?
Come on, man.
Dude,
okay, all right.
I did.
Okay.
I know now.
Dragon Ball.
Z,
okay, see, if you say Dragon,
if you're older than me, how the fuck do you know this?
Because Dragon Ball is big, bro. It's big. I never followed it, but you know about Dragon Ball. You know what I mean?
Now that you say Dragon Ball Z, and the name did say something, yeah.
You know?
Goku, Kakarot.
Man, I'm getting Dragon Ball shamed over here.
Man, I'm a '90s baby.
Too bad this shit's live. I would have fucking edited this part.
You know what I mean? It came on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I remember Dragon Ball Z. All right, your first celebrity crush.
Oh, Rihanna, and I still got a crush on her. So.
Riri.
Yeah, absolutely. One word to describe your rapping style.
Exotic.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Different.
Name one thing that's on your bucket list that you have to do.
Ooh, one thing that I have to do is secure my kids a place to secure my kids' property when I'm gone. Put it like that. When I say property, I don't just mean like land or house or just a car. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's I mean, if I'm being honest.
Are your favorite sport?
Favorite sport?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to have to say football. Growing up, it was basketball for 23 5 years.
And so we need to get this. So North Carolina, Dallas fan. How the fuck did that happen again?
All right.
I need to know this.
My daddy's daddy is
okay.
a cowboy. His son's a cowboy. My
it
dad's
just got,
a cowboy.
came
I'm a
down.
cowboy. When I ate in the 90s, people always say, you didn't even get to watch those Super Bowls. And I always say, look, I remember my daddy yelling at the TV. So that counts for something.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's where the Duke and the Cowboys come from.
So you had generations of being a Cowboys fan. Now, why do Cowboys fans think they're going to win the Super Bowl every single year?
It's
loyalty.
I mean, you gotta believe shit. Fuck it. I mean, what else?
It's the only team on earth, bro.
What can happen? You know?
It's the only team over here. It's the only fans that were just like, I'm like, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl? You know, Tom Brady went to fucking Tampa Bay, Gronk, all this shit. They're gonna be like the Cowboys, and I'm
That's
like,
right.
hold on a sec. I get it. I get you're a fan, but the best thing about a Dallas Cowboys fan is they actually fucking believe it.
That's right.
They do. So it makes them super fans.
I guess they're super fans.
They're super fans, and they're crazy.
I'll say it looking at the roster because on paper, for the past,
it's true.
8 out of 10 of the last years,
you're right.
We have been like on paper, one of the best teams in the league, top 3 every year.
Last year too. Last year was fantastic, man.
I mean, but for whatever reason, it never gets put together. So
last year was fantastic. But as soon as you picked up Amari Cooper, it was now you finally got that speedy wide receiver. And
so you're saying they got the right players, but it just
not now.
They had the shittiest coach forever.
So that's been the problem.
That fucking Garrett, what's his name? Garrett?
Jason Garrett.
Oh.
Shit, maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
That guy's a bum.
I don't know what the defense got going on, but I
mean,
see what's the offense is fine. The offense.
Yes, yeah. I totally agree.
So
you guys are putting up points, but you just got out for real quick. What they do, Bam, is that they put up points, but then they just let in that many more.
Oh, okay. So defense wasn't doing anything, but like y'all was saying, on paper, y'all seem like y'all got the right setup, but the players and everything is just not working together. I guess it's the management.
Last year was for me was one of those. It was one of those closest things. Like, damn, they could probably make it last year. That's from even me as a loving football. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
But then if they would have won, fuck the shit we would have to hear for the rest of our lives.
I'm telling you.
I'm still hearing from the '92 Super Bowl, for fuck's sake.
I'm telling you, they better not let me feast my
They
eyes
could only win after I die because I can't hear about it for the rest of my life. I can't.
It's gonna last me. I just need one. Okay. I just need.
You're good. You're younger than me. Wait till I die first. All right, brother. What's your favorite TV show?
Ooh, I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, me neither these days. Did you have one back before? Is there one that you'd rewatch? Like I always get caught rewatching the Sopranos or Entourage, or I get caught watching that shit over again.
I like All American.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
I like All American.
I've been catching that.
That's something I could rewatch.
Yeah,
like if I had to watch something, I would watch it.
Yeah. So besides,
I don't watch a lot.
So besides music, what else is your favorite hobby?
Let's see. I like to travel. I like to play basketball when everything is fucking normal. I'm being honest. I
got a COVID foul, bro.
That's before anything. I love playing basketball, but I mean, once the gym shut down, and you got to stay at home, and I get to eating, and I get lazy, and now,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going on, but yeah, I like playing ball. I also take your money in Madden. You know what I'm saying? That's a hobby. So,
Andre, this is a Russian dude. Andre's asking me from Russia if you know any Russian rappers. We know only one.
I don't think I do.
There's one, man. Bam's on a track with one, actually.
Yeah, his name's Capilano. He got some skills, so
you'll
hear about him.
I don't understand what he's saying, but you know a dude's flowing real good. Like I was like, damn. I'm like, all right, this is pretty fucking dope, I
would like to hear that.
Yeah. What's up? So name me your favorite movie of all time.
Ooh, favorite movie. My favorite movie, I'm gonna have to go with Friday Night Lights.
Oh, good
Friday
movie.
Night Lights.
Good movie. Fuck yeah. I like that. That's a good movie, man. So now when it's all said and done, COVID's probably gonna
fly.
COVID's about to, let's say it opens up. What's next for you, brother?
Let's see. I am, like I said, working with a.
Oh, did he mute himself?
Producers. I'm about to drop a mixtape, and hopefully, if everything open up like it's supposed to, even if it's not full capacity, I'm hoping that I can get some shows going. You know what I'm saying? Pull some more people in, and hopefully, y'all see me mainstream.
Absolutely, man.
Within the next 365.
The only time I tell people, man, do as many shows as you can because it's the best practice you'll ever get for the big stage. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's the best thing you'll ever do. I tell young guys, you perform in front of a small crowd, do it and do it at the best of your abilities and get better at what you do. You know what I mean?
That's right.
The studio's one aspect of your game. Rocking off stage is a whole nother, right?
That's
so
right. And make sure you rewatch that show. Look at yourself. See what you can do better.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just you know. Because you remember, you're not looking at yourself projecting. You know what I mean? Not to sit back and watch you project yourself.
Yeah, the best story was when I was Rob's hype man. We were in hall at Cosmos, and small crowd. He's like, help me be my hype man. I do it, and I thought we did a great job. And I rewatched it, and I remember catching myself doing bad habits. Like every time he was spinning, I was looking at him, and I was like, the fuck am I looking at him for? The crowd's over there. You know what I mean? It was one. Then we did another show. We filmed it. And we checked it out, and it was like he was on that side, I was on this side, and we weren't even fucking paying attention. You catch up because you should be your own biggest critic, anyways, right? So you're just like, because people are gonna be like, yeah, you did a great job. You're like, yeah, eat a dick, anyways. So you know what I mean? Do your thing. But yeah, man, always I tell people, always do as many shows as you can. Criticize yourself, get better, because one day when you get on that big stage, you want to be like, this is the best I can do. Not, you know, be like, it's my third show. I was being a dickhead. I was in the studio all my life, you know, but this isn't no studio, man. It's a different beast.
Yeah, you just want to make sure when you put it out there, you make people feel like you gave them all.
So right now they can catch you on Instagram. That's at Trae Shyne, right?
Yes, sir.
And then I got they can subscribe to your YouTube page and they can check out your music video. Was it Hoop Earrings? Tell me a bit about that.
So Hoop Earrings, the video, my boy Gary, he's an incredible guy, got an incredible mind. I actually met him at the Verizon store in Black Mountain. We chopped it up. I let him hear one of my tracks, I think Long Way, which I'm going to do a video to that pretty soon, I believe. That's an incredible single that I put out. But we just started talking, and he's like, man, I shoot music videos. I'm from Miami, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, he moved from Black Mountain to Miami, back to Miami where he's from. And me and my girl had a trip going to Miami. I'm like, yo, what are you doing from these dates? Let's do a music video like we talked about. Boom, boom, boom. We never lost touch. We put it together. And, I mean, it was crazy.
Nice.
It was crazy.
Got to enjoy your vacay, get some business done. That's how you do it,
bro. That's the best.
It was crazy,
bro. We're gonna end the interview with us playing that video
for sure.
So, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to thank you, Trae, for your time, man. Thanks for shooting the shit with us, bro. It's been an honor, bro, and I hope to have you on again, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah,
sounds
we
good, my man.
appreciate you too, bro, for taking the time out. You know, especially with you going through down there with the storm and everything.
I appreciate it for sure, brother.
It's crazy. I'm about to go get my kids right now.
All right, man. Peace, man. Thanks, man.
All
right.
Hoop earrings on some Michael Jordan shit. Couple gold chains just to compliment the wrist. I ain't always have it, now I got it and it's lit. I must be doing good, they keep hating on the kid. Obstacles keep coming, it's nothing that I can't get through. No more small talk, I make big moves. Money conversations, oh I ain't talking with you, let's do fractions. They don't know the half of what I've been through. Seen my mama cry and it did something to me. Can't open up without crying cause it's too deep. Can't trust a soul, cause they all gon' switch up. I ain't from Milwaukee, but I want big bug. Nikes on my feet, bitch, I'm ballin' like KD. Rock the whole nation, now I'm feeling like Jay-Z. Tracksuit on, look like I'm from the 80s. She don't really love me, but I love it when she say it. It wasn't always easy, but the hard time made me make a lot of money, I will never let it make me talk behind my back, but it will never faze me. You can love it, you can hate it, I'm a legend in the making. Hoop earrings on some Michael Jordan shit. Couple gold chains just to compliment the wrist. I ain't always have it, now I got it and it's lit. I must be doing good, they keep hating on the kids. Hoop earrings on some Michael Jordan shit. Hoop earrings on some Michael Jordan shit. Hoop earrings on some Michael Jordan shit. I must be doing good, they keep hating on the kid. Gold hoop earrings and I'm feeling like the gold now. Live a fast life, mama said, boy, slow down. Made it through the storm, ain't no way I'm gon' fold. Now they wanna see me lose, but I just don't know how. If you didn't know, you know now. Everything's a goal now. Show up and show out. Gave her something real, that was something she ain't know about. Ate it from the back and now something she can't go without. Switching up the angle, all the fake love and betrayal, it'll change you. I ain't gon' lie, I want the money and the fame too. I said I'd never change, but that's what the fuck it came to. Hoop earrings on some Michael Jordan shit. Couple gold chains just to compliment the wrist. I ain't always have it, now I got it and it's lit. I must be doing good, they keep hating on the kid.